The image on this month's Chronogram is the puzzle. It's part of my Existential Man series of a guy that basically works in a cubicle and is a hero for just showing up. In the Existential Man series, one thing that's distinct about it is I got rid of a lot of information. The backgrounds are very simple. That's what I think is sort of high modernist about it. I put little cubes of color. The man is empty, but what I wanted was these sort of vaguely cheerful colors, the little squares that are in the background of the Existential Man. I have this sort of earnest cheerfulness of a waiting room. So the Existential Man is almost myself struggling through an artistic crisis. Even though it seems to be a guy in an office, it seems to also look like me in a skinny tie with glasses. He's missing an eye. He's looking for his eye. He finds it, he throws it away. He sits in an office, he makes paper airplanes, he throws them away. There seems to be like no point at all in his existence. Also, the sculptures are interesting to talk about. I really love the sculptures. One of my favorite little pieces of sculpture are my teeth books. I take regular books that I find on the sidewalk. I've carved them with a razor blade into mouths and paint them. This tooth book has braces and then a cloth tongue. They're kind of scary, but it's like the book becomes silenced in some way by being cut and taped down, but it wants to get out. I think the information somehow wants to escape. You can't read this book anymore, you know? So it becomes a mouth that has been silenced. Ultimately, I think art is a conversation. It's a conversation with art history. It's a conversation with other artists, your peers, the scene of the moment, and it's a conversation with yourself. So I think in that process is something all artists go through. It's a dialogue. It has no beginning and it has no end. It's just sitting at a table, talking. And you can either change the subject, add to the subject, or steer the conversation in some way. But I see art very much as being about you and the people that are looking at it and absorbing it. And it's a two-way street. I love that about art.